Hello and welcome to Snowrunner. I'm MJ Haggis. We're in Paradise Valley and we're going to try and do a little bit more water works. We're going to do warehouse fire and we need 1800 litres of water. Fortunately, we're already kitted out. The good old Derry Juggernaut here will do the job just fine. So I've already loaded it up, so we just need to go and drop it off. Now on the map, so we're away over here and we are going to this burnt warehouse. And then I believe it's this one behind it to drop off the water. First one's locked out. In fact, let me just quickly show you the contract. Warehouse fire. See, second one's locked out. That's me clicking on the first one, which is highlighted, and the second one is behind it. So that's where we're going with this to start with. So I think on that basis, before I get ahead of myself, let's get underway. Just double check, we are fully loaded up. I didn't forget. We'll go round the roundabout. Oh, that's a nasty bit of concrete placement. I have been looking ahead for other jobs. We've got a little bit more, one more I think to do with the water. So maybe keeping this trailer handy by the water pickup location behind us would be wise. It seems that this trailer is sufficient for everything we need to do in the contract in one trip, which is quite nice and very thoughtful. And we're going to turn right here. Let's just quickly double check. I'm going to turn right there, yes. And it's that one there, straight through. Fairly straightforward to begin with. Let's just leave it with that. Straight into the off-roading. Oh. Some big holes in that road there. And out we go. I've gone the wrong way, I'm glad I checked. That'll teach me. Trying to be artistic by going in front of the cab. That's okay. Minor wrong route, doesn't hurt. Into the mud we go. Let's get it nice and dirty. Bet the farmer's happy with all those rocks in his field. I don't remember seeing them, but I wasn't looking for that kind of stuff anyway. Not our problem just yet. At some point we will get around to the agriculture, and I don't know how many fields we're going to have to work in. Hopefully not too many. Round we go. Into the zone. Certainly this Juggernaut's making light work of this muddy jobs and stuff. It's just so nice to use. Right, okay, first one done. You need to reverse out of here somewhere. Camera's in the building. There we go. Hope this trailer will turn rather nicely, which it is doing good. That makes my life so much easier. We are going back out. Quick double check of the route. So out to the junction, all the way around. Boop, boop, boop. My sound effects for placing waypoints. Awesome. Technical wizard. Right, off we go. think if this had been using vanilla vehicles only, I would have probably still used the Dairy Longhorn for this as opposed to the Kolob. I just found the Kolob, and that was a mod Kolob we did have, which is pretty awesome, the JBE one. I think the Juggernaut just seems to, with the rear wheel steering, gets round these twisty little corners that a little bit nicer. I would have probably... hold on a sec. That implies there's a wee road just up there from the mouses. But it's... okay. It does look like there's a wee break in the trees all the way through there. Should we have a look? So it's not really clear on the roads. I can get into reverse. There we go. This is mainly curiosity at the moment, because obviously the road goes down there. And there's tracks here, so it's maybe an unofficial road through? Or at least... Or did we have a job that took us in here? And that's as far as it went? Oh man. And I'm just seeing all the little spikes in the ground. You do not really want to be venturing through there. Okay, a lesson learned there. But there's the destination. Back it up. Oh, try the other backing up person. Okay, back down the hill then. Always worth a little look, just in case. Look at this, I never really noticed this water area with the rocks all the way around it. It's almost like it's man-made, but not. Never really paid much attention to that. Well, they'll be glad to get this place put out. Let's get it done. I'm again a warehouse, which is the main reason I was focusing on this. There we go. Warehouse is now available. Nice. Oh, I forgot to mention at the end of the last week we did gain a warehouse as well. That was for the burned logs. I'll show you on the map in a sec. But that was warehouse fire. Great. The warehouse has been saved and some supplies have been saved. You take it when you need it. I will. 9,700 cash, 500 XP. Lovely. So in here, close that. Cargo management. We get bricks now. We've got 3 bricks. 2 concrete blocks, 3 service spare parts, and a concrete slab, and metal beams. Crikey, 1 of them, and 2 vehicle spare parts. This has got some stuff left in it. Back around to bricks. That's quite a bit of stuff. Maybe in hindsight you would open this warehouse a little bit quicker, but that's where it is there. And there's a burned out sawmill with 9 logs in it, so effectively 3 loads, and we will be getting to that at some point fairly soon, I think. Okay, so another warehouse. Cool, and that's probably not a bad warehouse to get to, especially once you've opened up the pylon that's fallen down there. Yeah, I think that road was okay around the watchtower. Okay, good. What we're going to do now is, the last water one is that one there, fire alarm, I think. Let's quickly check our contracts for the elite drivers. The fire alarm is this one for water, the burned out sawmill. Yeah, there's the burned logs. On the subject of burned logs, I think I was having a look, and the semi-trailer of long logs mod pack for logs, and the one that we've got down at that was attached to the Spartan, this one here with the dolly, if you remember, I don't know if it has been configured or updated for burned logs. I did have a quick look at the mod in the site, and the mod maker did say if they have time they will look to update it and provide that capability, but I don't know if it's been done, and I don't really want to take the chance just yet. So I'll explain more when we're actually doing it. So let's get the Derry Longhorn with that water tank back down to at least the road there, because we might need this trailer. Because I think what we'll do is we'll save the... Where are we going with this fire alarm? Let's just double check it. It might be worth doing while we're here. So we'll pick up the water there, yep, and dropping it off way over there. You know, if I was doing it sensibly, and I possibly might still, is we should do that and get it out of the way. Then we can get this water trailer back up towards the trailer store. And then that's it done and dusted. But that means I need to go all the way back down to there. But it's a different route I think we'll be taking for that one. Maybe. We'll probably go around the north and down the west. Okay. I'll do a wee jump cut and I'll get us back to the hydrant ready for the next part. So, I'll get us back out of here. Where am I going to turn? Oh my life, nowhere to turn in here at all. That makes it a little bit more interesting. If I was to go forwards into there, can I squeeze it in there? Possibly squeeze it in there. Right, I'll keep you with me just for this little bit of reversing shenanigans. Feels like there was a hidden hitbox there for some reason. Try that again. Yeah, there does. There. You can see my wheels lifting up. There's something on the ground there that you can't see. Makes reversing even harder now. Are we gonna hit? Again, it's not particularly pretty, but I think we'll make it out. Yeah, that's alright. Kind of did what I intended to there. Okay, I'll see you back at the hydrant. This will be nice and easy, no problems there, and it's just another one lot of full load of water. So, see you in a sec. Okay, we're back at the hydrant, no problems there, as you would hopefully expect. One lot of water to finish up with. Okay, from here, let's engine off, check the map. We are going that way. I do think maybe going this northern route would be... I mean, yeah, we could go up past the garage and cut straight down. Yeah, I suppose that's one way we could... Yeah, why don't we do that? Well, let's make it short and easy. So we're going to cut over there, basically back to the garage. Like so. Okay, let's do that. No point in going the long way if I don't really need to. Might actually give me an opportunity to pop into the garage and get this guy refueled and repaired. Because we are going to be using them again fairly soon. Like a wee bit of a speed wobble there. That'll save me buying fuel. Yeah, only in emergencies. We bought in a huge amount of fuel quantity when we were up at the garage getting it up and running. Yeah. I left it in automatic there with all-wheel drive on just to see how it would handle the mud if I'd have to do much in the way of dipping the clutch effectively to try and get it to choose the right gear, but it seemed to handle it really, really well there. I normally drop it into high ratio and leave it there if it can support the power. That's my lazy way of doing it. Dropped it down to first there. I mean, yeah, you might slow down there anyway just to be careful. It was probably quite realistic, but I thought it might go over there in like maybe a third or fourth. Like really fifth at the moment. Crikey. A poor bridge. Making light work of that hill there. Right, and from here we're going to turn right. I'll maybe just do the refuel and repair of the Juggernaut when we're finished with this contract. Awesome stuff. Look at that. Nasty wheel tracks are hidden from you. That was the first time me dipping the clutch to get it down to first gear. Kind of worked as well. Okay, it's through here. Low ratio for that, I think. Oh, got another little bit of damage. Yeah, that was a quicker way to go for sure. Now, where do you want? Really? There's nothing there. You want us on the back, do you? I didn't know you could get on the back. Okay. No problem there with this turning circle. Right, we're in. Let's get rid of this and complete another one. We've got 138,000. We're doing rather well again. Got 6,200 cash for that, 500 XP, and he says, "Great, we were lucky that you arrived on time. Otherwise, everything could have ended in a deplorable way. Thanks for the work." You're more than welcome. Right, close that. Back it out. Concrete, don't hit the skip. Whoa. Yeah, concrete. Couldn't get the mouse running quick enough. Our poor cat there sitting there all redundant. But it's nice to have that opportunity, well, that extra vehicle to do such a thing. Okay. Quick reassessment of things. We are going back to the garage, so I'm not worried about leaving it running at the moment, so we'll go to the garage. We've got gold up next. Pirate treasures. Sounds interesting, but we'll come back to that. Elite drivers. A burned out sawmill. I'm curious to get this one done. So the plan will be back up to the garage, drop off the water trailer. I'll take it back in my own time. Nothing too fancy about that. Oh, I did get the Lodestar back up from the guy's house down here after dropping off the Chevy, or fixing the Chevy. So the trailer and the little Scout flatbed is still there in the trailer store, ready to go. That's what I did as well. I forgot to mention that before. So back up to the garage, drop off the trailer, then we need to start planning for the logs. So let's actually accept it. So there's that. So we need to pick up all 9 logs, preferably for one trip. Okay, let's drive up to the garage, and while I'm driving, I'm going to think about how we're going to do that. So, up we go. Now, to use the trick that's been used by me just recently is loading loose logs. And again, reminded by Steve Williams, thank you, of that trick. So maybe then because of the long log trailers, or the medium log trailers, because burnt logs are medium sized, unless this has been modded by the map maker, but I suspect they're mediums. We could use the Spartan again, drop that off at the drop-off point, ready for loading the loose logs. My medium log trailer that takes 3 lots of medium logs, was, like I said, does not, I believe, support burnt logs. So, if we were to, whereas the Spartan with its medium log packing facility is a vanilla add-on, it should be fine. All we've got to do is load it up into the Spartan. So, if we were to take this truck and the 6-slot trailer that we left down in the road near the water hydrant, and then load up the loose logs into that trailer, then I think we could bring out, we need a log crane is the next major problem. Okay, that wasn't very good. I'm going to put this water trailer in next to that 6-slot trailer. It just hit my other trailer. It just bounced, I saw it. And you go, you slot in next to that tree. So, I'll do. Detach. And we'll pop this guy back in the garage. Does this guy support the logging crane? Where are you? No, you do not. Only the... In fact, none of them. Cranes, gorilla. Okay, well that kind of forces our hand here. So this guy is going to be kept in this formation with the other 6-slot trailer. Right, so that's fine, let's get that out. And what we'll do is we'll head down and load up the trailer, or attach to the trailer, not load it. Right, let's just quickly look at the map. So I am going to take the dairy down. We're going to load up to this 6-slot trailer that's here. It's not really ideal because we want to be heading down this direction. Maybe I'll get that trailer out. We'll use the other one that's next to the water carrier trailer just because it's so convenient. And then we'll head down to load up down here. Then we need a truck with the crane only for the purpose of loading up the juggernaut. Okay, so unless this is me thinking again. If I was, where's my dairy? The special. Why don't we see if we could put the saddle and the other logging crane on this guy? We could just use this one only. Okay, we've got a plan forming that's slightly different. Let's use this guy. We'll come back for that trailer later, no problems. I could have probably done something fancy like using this crane to attach to the front and just drag it, but that's not very professional and unrealistic completely, even though I know I do unrealistic things, but I don't mind doing that in my own time. However, if this thing fits the saddle and the correct logging crane, because they sit slightly further back, this has got a really nice long chassis, so it should be fine. It's a mod. It's the kind of thing that you'd expect to have that capability. Where am I going? Yeah, this is right. Suddenly lost my bearings there. We need to get this crane off. John had mentioned in the comments that the crane, the white Western Star that you get at the beginning of the game, comes with a large crane. And that was probably the crane the mod map maker maybe intended for you to use for that kind of a job, because it gives you a large crane. Whereas you had to buy this one, and that crane would certainly have reached with a large pipe into that zone. They gave me an excuse to use this crane, which very rarely sees the light of day. Oh, couldn't even manage that. Not got the same power as a Juggernaut, although that crane is super, super heavy. I do like the suspension, the soft suspension in this guy with this heavy crane. It's probably lowered the suspension quite a bit having it fitted. However, the chassis seems to stay quite level and stable because the suspension's doing all the work. The tyres lift really nicely to keep the chassis from rolling too far over, especially when you go over things like big boulders that you may not see, and that can tip you over. But no, this thing's doing really, really well. But again, I should probably really thank Luthu Ali. Thank you for recommending a very special mod again. Almost there. Avoid some of the rocks. Yeah, we'll grab that 6-slot trailer in the background there. Ooh, good handbrake, I never noticed that. Crikey. Get rid of this one, uninstall, and we'll sell it. Get our 9,400 back. And we're going to go for LP4 loader crane. Purchase. Like so. And we're going to go for a low saddle. A saddle low. Purchase. Or note. Excellent. So that is, to me, a perfect fit. Now I think this, I've got a few of these red manipulator. I've got that one there. I don't know if it's stronger or the LP4. I'm sure there's another one somewhere. Log lifter crane. See, there's that one, but this one's locked out unless you put on the medium logging bed. Where is it? Medium logging extension, is it that one? Yeah. Then it oh well, I think I have to buy it. Let's just install that. Yeah, see, it's unlocked that other one. Which one was it? That one. So there's an interesting configuration as well. I think is that nicked from the Aramatsu? Anyway, I digress. Let's go back to what we had. So install that. And oh, there's a GGMS low saddle. We'll take that. Install that. Right, we're good. Let's go. So the Juggernaut gets left behind this time. We just need to remember I don't quite have the turning circle of the Juggernaut. Down you go. Maybe try and hitch it up at an angle. this thing. Oh no, we're back in the same position. That trailer does not like to go on with a logging crane because I can't lift it. Okay. Well, that's an utter pain in the backside. I'll give it one last go at an angle just to confirm. Yeah, there's no way that's gonna pick itself up underneath there. Is it? Nah. Right, okay. We need another one with our little... What's in the garage again? Have we got a truck? Yes, we do. Deploy. I haven't used the JB for a wee while. Once this trailer's on, I should not be removing it, so it's less of a concern. I kind of made that mistake before. Right, okay, crane. Just about there, please. Stop swinging. There. Store the crane. Back it up. Back in the garage. Oh. Okay. So I put the crane back on. I did. How did I do that? Anyway, retain, outside. Very special. Get this attached. So now we're cooking again. So long logs, we are heading down there, so down, cross our fancy bridge and straight across. Okay. Shouldn't take too long either. And at least then it's one less truck I have to move about later. Because originally I was thinking about putting this crane on a different truck and just leaving it sat at the log place. Whoa, whoa. How many of you spotted the mistake again? I'm not going to the log, that's the drop off. I'm not picking them up from there, I'm picking them up from here. You know what? It's actually not turned out too bad because we could head this way and down. Instead of going that way, I've just gone this way, so it's not a disaster. So we're going that way, past there, straight through to there, down that junction there. Lots of little waypoints. There. Right, okay. Saves me turning around. And we get to go the scenic way. Yay, because I got lost. I just had in my head we're going to the log station. Because 9 times out of 10, you're picking them up from there, not dropping them off. Yeah, I'm sure you're all shouting at your devices again, going, MJ, you're way the wrong way. I was just testing you. Honest. Right, that's full speed. We ain't winning any races with this setup, never mind. Oh, while we're talking about logs and loading them, when I was loading the long logs to take for the other jobs away down to for the planks and stuff, when I was loading them, it turned out to be 12 long logs. What I should have also considered was throwing in as many medium logs as well, because you pick them up from the same place and taking them down, because then that means it's a one less trip. So again, thanks to Steve for pointing out that I could have done that. Only concern is when you start to load them up higher than the back plate, they could still slide out the rear end if it's a steep climb, but it's certainly a viable option. Certainly so much easier to get around this map with all the roads open. We're getting our logging fix well and truly satisfied. And it lets me put off agriculture for a little bit longer. Tight corners. Through the chicane. Steering turn to kind of slow when you're at a standstill. At least we've got room to turn. That's nice. Now comes the fun and games of me doing this manually yet again. I hope it works no problem. So cargo management, 9 burnt logs to here. We'll do 2, and they're nice and light, and we'll just see how this loading crane handles it compared to that other GGMS one. So we'll do that. Bit of crane mode. How's that look? Not bad. You got him? Feels like you've got him. Ah, you. That was just so unfair. Just drop into the trailer. Now I'm gonna have to fish that one back out. I don't know if you end up losing logs. Can you end up getting more of this, or do you have to restart the task? Ooh, that's going to be horrible if that was the case. Come here, you. You will go in the trailer. It's not optional. Oh, stop flinging it about. Oof. Okay. Okay, see, that's actually not too bad other than the one dropping. So I'll get the other 7 loaded. Oh, joys. And I'll bring you back when I'm ready to go. It's not going to be very exciting. So, see you in a sec. Welcome back. Okay, last log. I tried it every single time to try and get 2 in there, and every single time, 1 dropped out. Clearly that's what they want you to do. Done. Right, okay, let's get the crane away. That's all we can do. Nothing left. The zone has disappeared. So I dare say if you ended up losing a log for some a glitch, whatever, you'd have to restart the task in the hope that all 9 reappear here. Okay, anyway, let's get turned, but we'll figure out the best route from here. See, 9 logs in there is just fits beautifully. Don't have to worry about them jumping out. Right, okay, we are going all the way down there this time. So probably all the way back up, cross our fancy new bridge, and then, no, we're not going that way. We'd come down over this bridge and then, okay. It is what it is, we kind of have to repeat the move. I so prefer it when they can give you like circular routes where you're not backtracking. Just my personal preference. That's kind of where we're going. Okay, I could get lost in that. I think the crane that I have fitted here is the actual vanilla one. The red manipulator is definitely a mod one, and I'm not quite sure what the benefits of that mod one are over the vanilla. They're usually meant to be stronger, or maybe longer, or both. I don't recall any noticeable differences. I need to do them side by side. Maybe fit two trucks with this, one of each, and then test them out. In my opinion, the log grab itself is too small. It needs to be maybe 1.5 times the size, like 50% bigger, effectively. So then it can probably grab 2 logs. Preferably 3 in one go without complaining too much about it, because that's more, have you seen real life log grabs? They grab quite a few logs. They'd be there forever if they're doing it 1 log at a time. I may try and take some of the logs out of this trailer. Now that I know this grab's only going to do it 1 at a time, I'm not going to try and push it. Or I end up doing my old trick and push the trailer over again and put them onto the ground, which is definitely easier for picking them up. Let's just see how automatic loading the gears, if I can go any quicker up this hill. The logs aren't going to be heavy, because they're not packed. Oh no, it didn't like that at all. Line it up perfectly. That's a nasty one. Ooh. You come over the top of that little brow of the hill there, and if you've got a heavy trailer, it could end up lifting the front steering wheels off the ground, and you could end up down that banking. And it does look pretty steep. Just pointing it out. Make sure your steering wheels are back on the ground before you go too fast over there. And back onto decent roads for a wee while. Try and go through the rocks without getting damage. We're certainly getting through the contracts. We've got obviously the agricultural side of things to do, and we will have to do it soon. I don't want to finish up the whole map on the agriculture because that's going to possibly leave a bitter taste in my mouth. So we might get onto that pretty much next. Might finish with the gold. Just treat it as that's our reward for helping out this whole region. We're nicking their gold. No, we're not. We're that's our payment. Where does that stream come from? Where's the source? Might check that out on the map. In fact, you know what I might do is, that looked like a decent stream for a scout vehicle to try and get up. Kind of things you might try when you're just messing around. These poor trailers here, they have really... I mean, the fuel trailer was quite handy. This service trailer has not really been utilised to its full capabilities, I think. At least it won't be too hard for me to get them back to the trailer store, if I'm going to do so, because obviously we don't need to. This is a one-off map, doesn't affect any future ones. Once we get this here, we'll go and grab the Spartan. I mean, if you had a sawmill this close, would you not have log bridges all the way out where it was really easier to get in and out than having this mud? Obviously in real life, it's a game. We can't change what hasn't been designed in. Right, okay, this is the drop off. So let's think we need to put the Spartan in here. And I need to probably put this trailer. I don't want to detach it because the Spartan doesn't have a crane either, which means tipping it over is not really an option. So maybe if I just back it in there. And I'll be able to use a crane from there straight into the Spartan. That's what I'm thinking. Right, back to base. Can you let me in? There we go. Spartan already kitted out. Let's get him out. Okay, welcome back. Slight glitch. My recording didn't start. I have the Spartan here, and the only thing I did was I switched out the single tires to a set of dualies, got them down here, no problems whatsoever, and I started loading them up. With the burnt logs, it's not easy. The logs have slid back in the trailer, and it's making it slightly more tricky. So I'm kind of like just picking at them and trying to pull them forwards. If it comes very kind of. Yeah. It's not ideal by any means. Here he comes. Gonna pull him up and behave. Kind of need to grab them not at the halfway point just to squeeze them into this trailer, but it's okay there. Long. Does he just drop nice for me? Like there? Is that gonna work? One of them's a bit skew with. Let's just give it a go. Right. Stop engine. Change. Please tell me you're gonna pack. I know they're uneven. Have you ever tried it? Oh. Okay. How are we gonna fix this? They're in there. It must be that one underneath this one here. Okay, one of them just magically moved. I'm gonna have to try and pull the Spartan forwards a wee bit, make my life a bit easier. I think I left the handbrake off, that was quite good. Right, you there. Come on, grab, just even that's it. Right. That gonna work? Oh, release. That's gotta be counting. Right, again. Switch you over. Pack them up. That's more like it. Right. Cargo management. One lot of long load. Oh, hold on. I want cargo management. This one. Eh? Oh, the zone's not even here. It's round the back. Roar. Right, okay. It's way around the back here. I just saw the yellow box. I thought it was going to be the same one. This game doesn't have like to push me. Logging and agriculture. Pushing my buttons. You are kidding me, there's no... Who put that there? It's one way in, one way out. That... I feel that's been put in 90 degrees wrong. Because it's got tracks underneath it, which implies you go underneath it, which you probably can. But you can't go round in a big loop. Get out of those field tracks. Things we do. Let's get these ones done, and what I might do is let's get around the corner. I was going to bring the other truck over, but there's no way I'm going to get both in here. There we go, one down. Now I have to reverse all the way back out. Oh, what? Get off the logs. I've got an invisible hitbox there. Go on, there it goes. Well, at least it's probably going to be easier for me to be facing backwards into the dairy special for loading the logs. Without that big frame at the front. So we'll just go straight back about there. Yeah, okay. Engine off. And switch over again. Alright, okay. Back on. Engine is off. Not too sure how I'm going to really do this. What I might do is detach the trailer and slide it further up. Give us a bit more reach. If this works, reverse it back. Okay, I'm going to have to push it. Come on, slide a bit further. Can you slide a bit further? Oh, don't think it can. The back end's there. It's given us a little bit more to play with. Let's see what we can reach now. It's going to be a faff, but at least I'll maybe be able to do it. Where's the trailer? Just over the edge. Okay, there, I picked up 3. I can get them. Anyway, guys, what I'll do is I'm going to load these and I'll bring you back for the final journey for the 3rd lot, because this is just going to be painful to watch. So, I'll see you in a sec. Okay, welcome back. I brought you back just for the last log and the last trip. What I did to bring the logs forward was I reattached the trailer and then drove steadily forwards, building speed, and then threw it into reverse. And then that slid some of the logs forwards. I did that a few times and eventually they came to where you just saw there, halfway down the trailer. Enough that I could reach them with the crane. Whoop. So that's how I kind of got around it. All done. Hallelujah. Right, okay, crane away. Right raise. Oh, I didn't even have the suspension raise after that. That's cool. Stop. Change truck. Please pack. Looks good though. Oh yeah. I noticed on the second trip there's definitely a hidden invisible hitbox, so keeping the wheels out to the outside track before turning. It's just at this corner. Just watch that power pole or whatever it is and you should go around. It's just at the end of that, basically that log. We're stuck in it. But there we go, finally! Only 8,000 cash. Seriously, should double that. 560 XP. That's great. The blanks are still suitable for processing. Thanks for the work. Here's your reward. Blanks are still okay. So I presume that's cutting off the burnt parts. Let's see if we can get out of here. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Slid round the log. And back to base for everything here. I'll just do that in my own time. Won't be a problem. What I might quickly do though, before I commit to putting everything back, is to check if we need any more logs anywhere. And I think we do. So maybe having these guys here just now might be wise. But anyway, we'll worry about it in the next episode or whenever I do it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Greatly appreciated, and you'll see me again soon. Bye for now.